The application of a 7-job candidate F G H I K L M will be evaluated by 4 human resources. R F T U. Each education will be evaluated by exactly 1 officer, and each officer will be evaluated by at least 1 application, subject to the following constraints. Grant's application must be evaluated by you. So G U. F application must be evaluated by the same officer who evaluated Lopez's application. So F and L. To get a better visual of the representation, let's go and look at question 1, see what we're communicating about. Okay, that's way better. Okay, so we can go to play it one at a time. So G application must be evaluated by you. So that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Choice E has I, so let's take that out. F application must be evaluated by the same application who evaluates Lopez's application. So F and L. F and L are separated, so let's take B out. F and L. F and L. So hopefully this makes sense right now that we did 2 at a time right now. Neither H application nor M application can be evaluated by the same officer who evaluates I. So H cannot be what you consider evaluated by the same officer who evaluates I. So I'm going to go ahead and cross this out right here. And when I cross this out, this means that it cannot be what you considered evaluated. So that's crossed out. Now, while it's crossed out, let me see if I can look for it real quickly. So H and M. Alright, and so H&M right here. So H&M, so and C, it is being evaluated, but so let's go to remove C. So right now we're left with 2 options. Right now, let's see if it's these 2 help out. The officer who evaluates K application cannot evaluate any other applications. So I guess K is going to be in a position by itself. So K, usually by itself, I could just put isolation brackets. And so K needs to be by itself. So K is by itself in A, and K is not by itself in D. So process elimination brought us to choice A. Answer A. So this is gonna work out. I'm just gonna go write the last condition down. Smith must evaluate more of the applicants than T. So for that one, Smith, triple X, T, 1X. And here I have what you consider the conditions. And with this being met, I have what you consider successfully filled out the first game piece and got the question correct. So from there, I'm just going to go ahead and copy it down. Question 7. If H application is evaluated by R, which one of the following could be true? So here we have H is evaluated by R. So let's see if we can go ahead and use this world. F application is evaluated by R. No. I application evaluated by Smith. No. K application evaluated by R. No. L is application evaluated by U. No, application value by t. Let me go ahead and see if I can make one of these work here. So G and U, which meaning that G belongs to U. Okay, F and L have to be together. So H and M cannot be together. So H and M cannot be together. So I cannot be with the same person that owns H and M. So then M could be here. Wait, no, wait. S needs to have more items than T. So let's see if we can do something with G. So G has to be with U. Okay, so then I is gonna have the. To be honest, let's not move M around. Let's go ahead. And grab I, and with I, let's go ahead and do that coin flip, or it could be I could be here, or I could be down where it's at. Sometimes people use a rainbow or side rainbow, so it indicates I could be here, I could be there, so it doesn't have to be both. Okay, so with that being said, let's see if this meets the rules. G and U, F and L together. I or H and M can't be with the same owner, H and M, so H and M's over here. So I could be with T and U. S has more than T, and this will still work out just good. So we're using kind of like the first world over here. Let's go ahead and go through this one more time. I application is evaluated by Smith. No, we don't have that right now. So we really didn't do too much here. Let's go ahead and see if we can do something with F and L had to be together. So to be with Smith. Well, if we want, let's go ahead and put another world here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put R with H and M. Now with S, I'm gonna put F, L, I. Now with T, I'm gonna put K, and with U, I'm gonna put G. And according to the rules, that H and M are not in ownership, but the same ones as owns K, or owns, yep. G belongs to U, so that's working out. Let's get rid of this bar right here. A lot better now. And H and M are not the same ownership K, and more S than T, so it works out. Okay, so with that being said, let's try to use this world right now for what you have for the number 7. F application is with R. No. I application is value as myth. That could be true right there. So let's go ahead and choose that one for the answer, if we could. So for question 7, answer is going to be B. I application is valued by Smith. If you guys don't see it, if you look at I right here, you see that it's owned by us. I'm going to go ahead and shade it for you, see if you get a better visual representation. So there you go. Let's go ahead and see, since question 7 was actually answered over here, I'm going to go ahead and put 7 here. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next question. Question 8, if exactly 2 of the applications are valued by T, then each of the following must be true except. Okay, so I had 2 valued by T, so I'm going to go ahead and use this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of I here, and then put I in the top box. So that could be also what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna have I'm gonna try to see if we get one more variable in here. I don't want it to be I either. I want it to be so let me go ahead and use this one right here. So I should be putting another game board right here. So let me see if I can use this one. H. So I'm gonna use, I guess I'm gonna use F L I K G. So I'm going to be using the game boards where T has two pieces exactly, and that's kind of going to be here. That's also going to be here. And if we really wanted to, for an emergency's sake, I guess F and L have to be together. So I can actually be in a position to be in here and float back and forth. So long, if I wanted to, it doesn't have to be H, it could be M too as well. So let's just make sure that we know all possible routes that H and M have the possibility to go back and forth with each other. Okay, so exactly one of the applicants is evaluated by R. That is true. Exactly one of the applicants is evaluated by U. That is true. F application evaluated by T. I don't see that in either one. D, I application evaluated by S. That is true. If you look right here. L application evaluated by Smith. That is true if you look right here. The only one I don't see is choice C. Since I don't see it, go ahead and select it. Answer C, F application is evaluated by T. Question 9, if the officer who evaluates applications does not evaluate any other application, which one of the following must be true? So the officer who evaluates is trying to be in an isolated position. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and do some changes here. So I'm going to go ahead and modify the game board here and put in and then I'm going to put HK on top with F L I, and we're going to put that G at the bottom. So I got this game board right here where T is evaluating 1. Once again, go back to using this game board, modifying it again, putting the I right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and what I like to do, give you a better view of what I'm looking at. So basically the officer who evaluates M does not evaluate any other. So M needs to be by itself. So M is going to be here. And if we really wanted to, could rotate here, and we could use this game board as well. And if we really wanted to, we can use this game board too. And this is kind of like what we did right here. So we have M by itself in this game board. So let's see how this works out. If the officer who evaluates M does not evaluate any other, which the following must be true? M application is evaluated by T. That is true. Lopez application evaluated by Smith. That is also true. So Ken is actually by T. That's not true. I is valued by Smith. That's true. H is valued by Smith. Not true. Okay, so let's see for the I valued by Smith. That's not true for this one if we would have flipped it. So let's get rid of that. So okay, so we're left with two choices: F valued by Smith, M valued by Smith. So if that would be true. M by T, L valued by Smith would also be true. So what about if we were modified this? We would also have so regardless, we still have being in a position where it has to be modified by t. However, M can also go over here and do a flip as long as it's not with the same ownership as I. And then you have M with R instead of having M with T. But regardless, though, F and L still have it to be in there with S more than L be with S. So there's more L in having to be with Smith, because if you look at this world right here, M could be with R and then H could be with this S. So M does not have to be with T. Take that one out. So final answer here is going to be L with Smith. Go ahead and choose that as the answer. Answer B, L application is evaluated by Smith. Question 10, if F application is evaluated by the same officer who evaluates I application, then which following could be true except. So we want to see where F application is evaluated by the same evaluation as I. So we're looking for F and I. And we see that this world has F and I. If you guys don't see it, I'm going to circle it. And this world also has F and I. I'm going to go ahead and put a check next to it, showing the F and I. This world has F and I too as well. Check. Okay, so we're going to use 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so for this, we're going to say application value by the same as I, then any one of the following could be true except H application is valued by U. Well, we see that is also, I don't see in any other world here at all, so let's go ahead and choose that one right off the bat. Before selecting it, go ahead and see if it works out. So H is valued by U, so I put H here. U, G has to be with U. H and M, K has to be by itself. And also the last condition, S has to be more than T. So let's go ahead and apply this as much as possible right now. So we see it does work out here. So let's go ahead and see. So that works out. That's not going to be accepted. K is evaluated by T. So K is evaluated by T. That's also working out. L is evaluated by U. I don't see that working out in any of the worlds right there at all. And the worlds that we created where F is evaluated by the same officer who evaluates I, meaning that F and I are together. We don't see L with U at all, so let's go ahead and choose that as the option. Answer C, L application, C, L application is evaluated by U. Question 11, if F application is evaluated by R, so we look for F to be evaluated by R. And if we don't see it, we got to make it happen. So let me go ahead and make this happen real quickly. So F and L have to be together. And with that being said, U has to be with G. From our understanding, K can be by itself. And I is not allowed to be in the same position as the H and M. So I'm going to put I, and with, can't put it with H and O. Let's see if I can put I here. H. That way I have L with R. K is not by itself, so I'm gonna put I with G, and that way now I have S has more than 2. So we can use this world right here for number 12, 11. So if application is valued by R, which it is right here, for those of you guys don't see it, I'm going to go ahead and try to move my mouse around it. Then how many of the other application is identified of the officer who evaluate is fully determined. So if F goes to R, then for how many of the applicants is it identifiable for them of the officers who evaluates fully determined? So okay, so that's good for 1 for L. So I'll just put a dot right there. Let me go ahead. Choose 1 dot. All right. Now, H and M. G has to go with U, so that's gonna be 2 right there. K has to be by itself, so that's 3. And then S has to have more than T, so 4. And I guess they're asking for how many applicants. So I see, right now I see possible of five applicants already. And the reason I say 5 is because L has to go with R, H and M has to go with S, T has to be by itself, so it goes K, and I is going to go with G this time, and G has to be with U, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Answer E, 5. And for those who don't know, applicants are going to be the F, L, H, M, K, G, I, and they're asking for those applicants of how many it can be determined of the officer, and the officer is going to be R, S, T, U. And you can already tell by if F has to be with R, that's already determined for L. It's already determined for H, K, G, and also one of these variables, well, which makes it 5. If this video helped you out, please subscribe so I continue making more.